91.1 Tribe FM, and that was a Yellow Raincoat from Justin Bieber. And we have the writer of that song right online now. We have Tom Strahle. How are you? How are you, Tom? Can you hear us?
Well.
Excellent.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you.
How? Tell us, whereabouts are you?
I'm in Pasadena, California. I'm just outside of Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've just been having a chat to Koo Carell just on the Skype just a minute ago, and you would have had a chance to maybe work with him before, or
we are very good friends.
Oh, excellent! Gee, it's a small world, isn't it?
Yeah, he's one of my best friends.
Oh, well, that's great, because also one of your children are involved with the Savannah Band. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, my oldest son is in Savannah Band.
Right, that's it. And what is his role in the band?
He is one of the guitar players. I don't know if you think they kind of play lead and rhythm, so they kind of take turns.
Right.
But he's one of the guitar players, and they all five of them write the songs, so he's one of the writers too. Right,
that's fantastic. Now tell us a little bit about the Justin Bieber song, the Yellow Raincoat. When did you write that? And has it taken a long time for the writing of it to the production to having it released? Is it a long process, or is it quick?
You know, it just depends. In that case, it was the that you hear me playing, the rhythm, you know, the accompaniment. That was I wrote that about a year ago, and just kind of honed it and worked on it and kind of played it and made it my own, and just kind of made little changes here and there over the following months. And then the day that I played it for Justin was the day that he wrote the melody and the words and everything over it, and it was done that day. It was a very quick song to record because it was just my guitar and his voice.
Wow! And tell us a little bit about the song, because there's a bit of that, the double meaning about the protection of yellow meaning happiness and rain meaning fame. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Well, yeah, I didn't get the lyrics, so I'm not exactly sure what he meant, but I've seen a lot of people talk about what they think he meant, and it sounds like to me that he was talking about kind of fame and the pressures of being famous, and he puts on his raincoat to kind of protect him from that, maybe a little.
Right.
But I didn't contribute on the words at all, so it was all his baby. Once he heard the song, he said, "Can I write to that?" And I said, "Of course you can."
It must be fantastic to sort of maybe sit back there in your room full of beautiful guitars and basically have to contribute in such a meaningful way to the world music scene without the fame, all the traps of fame. There's unless, do you want the traps of fame as a songwriter? Do you want to walk the red?
Yeah, I mean,
carpet?
I like kind of being behind the scenes. I like being a guitar player in the studio. I like being a writer. I do a lot of writing, and I like that because it's behind the scenes, and you get to be in the business, but nobody's in your business, so it's nice on my side. I don't know if I could be someone like Justin and be that famous. That seems like, to me, it would be very, very difficult.
Yes, I could imagine it would be. Just living under the microscope, it must be. It's a lot. Everyone sort of says that they sort of crave fame and fortune, but it would have its downsides.
Yes.
You're going to play us a tune. What are you going to play us? I love this idea.
I haven't even thought about it. What do you? I mean, I don't want to get in trouble here. Let's see what can I play?
Anything you like.
How about you know what that is?
It's a blackbird.
Yeah.
Yes, beautiful.
So I do a lot of finger picking.
Okay.
It's funny because I didn't get my first acoustic guitar until I was. I played classical guitar, like. But I never had a strummer until I was 30 years old. And so when I got my first acoustic, it's funny, that's when I started getting a lot more work because people call me to play acoustic more than anything.
Yeah, right. Hey, tell us about Taylor Swift. Which songs have you written with her or for her?
With who?
Was it Taylor Swift? I think we're breaking up a bit here, but yeah, did you get that, Tom? Taylor Swift?
See, with Justin, I wrote just Yellow Raincoat and the mom song. What is that called?
Okay, yep.
Yeah, but did you say Taylor Swift?
Yes, I did, yes.
No, I haven't written with Taylor. I played on a song that Justin and Taylor wrote together. But it's
right. And how do you find those sessions? Are they easy because these are such wonderful musicians that it's just easy, or is it a bit of a grind in the studio with them?
With who?
With Taylor Swift and that. Is it easy?
Well, she wasn't there. It was just me and Kook working on it, basically. Me, Kook, and his engineer, Josh, were working on the guitars. Justin and Taylor were not there when we did those tracks.
Okay.
The studio, no, it's not really. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy every minute of being in the studio. It's very creative. I get called mainly to be me and to be creative and to, having to be anybody or anything like that. I get to be me most of the time, so it's fun.
Do you get to go out and play your own songs out in the local hotels or local pubs? Do you do that side of the music?
I do that a little bit. My wife and I had a band back in the late '80s, early '90s, and we did some clubs and a lot of churches. Actually, we played at churches mostly. And I play at a church on the weekends still, because it's a big church. It's 5 services, so I get a lot of chance to play in front of big crowds and guitar and. They have cameras. They have high definition cameras everywhere, and so I get used to being on a big screen. It's kind of fun, but it's also it keeps me from being nervous, because I get to do that every weekend.
Yeah, right. Excellent.
Yeah. So that's a big thing, and Australia has a lot of big churches too. I know that.
Yeah, well, you've got to come on down and have a look.
Yeah, I know. I want to come down to South Australia.
Oh yeah, and I noticed on the back because we're here on Skype, it's great. We can sit here and look at each other and we can see where Tom's environment there. You've also got some banjos up on the wall. How much do you love the banjo?
Yeah, banjo is a totally upside down instrument, and it's I'm not very good at it, but I can kind of fake it for pop songs and stuff like that.
Yep.
I can kind of pull off the Taylor Swift stuff, but I'm not like Scruggs or anybody like that amazing. Like Roy Clark used to be amazing on the banjo, and I'm not quite like that. But I do. Part of my job is to be able to play a lot of different instruments.
Okay, tell us a few of the instruments that you play.
Well, like mandolin, I play classical guitar and flamenco guitar, and then lap steel like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I play baritone guitar. I play a little bit of oud, which is a Middle Eastern instrument.
Oh yeah.
I play. Let's see. What else do I have?
What about a sitar? You ever tried your hand at a sitar?
A sitar?
Yeah.
I've never actually had my hands on a real one, but I have an electric one, like they use in the R&B songs back in the 60s and 70s. I have one of those.
Oh, awesome. We're talking to Tom Strahle. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying? It's in my closet. It's packed away. Oh, okay, excellent. Look, Tom, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here with us today, and it's awesome that you, as I said, contributing to the world of music like you are, sitting there in your room with your beanie and your guitars. It's fantastic. Do you call it a beanie on your head? Is that what you call it in America? Yeah, I saw Kook was wearing one too. I felt kind of funny, but mainly because my hair looks now. I didn't want. If I'm going to be on screen, I didn't want to have my hair all messy. So. Oh, we all look good for radio, I reckon. Oh, good on you, Tom. Thanks heaps. We're going to go out playing Turn to You. And once again, thanks heaps for joining us here on Tribe FM. And good luck to your son with his career, because it's going to be fantastic for him. I feel that big things are in the awake for them, which is fantastic.
Well, and I may see you down there. I'm working right now with Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas.
Yep.
And writing, and his record is going to come out hopefully this year. And he wants me to go on the road with him, and he does like to go to Australia and to Asia area too as well. So he asked me to tour. I don't know if I will or not yet. I'm still trying to decide.
Well, you got to come to Australia, and we'll throw a shrimp on the barbie for you.
Stop it! All right, keep that happen very often.
No, that doesn't. How about playing us out with a bit of tune, and we'll drift off into Justin Bieber. Hey, Ace, play something that I can sing with you. How about Wild Thing or something?
A Wild Thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have a jam across the world. Sing. Well, you make everything. Ooh, baby. Wild thing. I say wild thing. I think I'm groovy, baby. Good on you, Tom. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
You too, buddy. You take care.
See you soon.
Bye.